My name is Josh Zhao, and I was born in China. I moved to the US in 2018, and then I just finished my master's degree at Texas A&M University. Major was Management Information System. Um, and I'm about to start this new job in Dallas for a company called Linesat. It's a consulting firm in construction industry, and I will become a data visualization analyst. I will help them build dashboards, visualize the data, provide insights, and eventually help manager make decisions to optimize their operations and revenues and so on. So I'm very excited. I got this job in April before my graduation, so I don't have to worry about the jobless experience after graduation. So everything was lined up, and I'm so grateful that things worked really well in the past few months.
How did you find out about ICOA and what made you decide to be my student?
Yeah, actually, this is a very interesting story. So I got to know ICOA from my friend Callie. So Callie and I, we were high school classmates. So I knew her was a talented, intelligent person since high school. So, and one day we had a conversation, and she mentioned that she just joined ICOA, I think in the fall semester. And she mentioned that because of ICOA, she got two interview calls, and I was amazed. And then 2 months later, we had another conversation, and we talked about this job searching and ICOA again. At that moment, I decided to join in because Kelly felt it was very useful, and she really recommended this platform to me. So, and after that, I had a conversation with the Kwan, and it turned Kwan was very patient, and I can see that she helped many international students find a job in the past, and many of the cases the students only had a business background, and which is the most difficult part for international students to find a job in the US, because you can't be replaced by any native students if it's just for the business skills, not technology. But still, most of the students in ICOA still got their jobs, which means there must be something special about this platform. Then it's just strengthened my decision to join ICOA.
So many people feel that you got to be like software engineers, you got to be in the engineering roles in order to get job as an international student. But 99% of ICOA students are business degree students, right? And 100% of our students who completed the training and stay on top of the game according to my methodology, 100% of them landed jobs here in the US. And you are one of our amazing students.
Yeah, I mean, through the ICOA platform, one thing I learned was that most the US employers, they don't care that much about your nationalities as long as you're a talented person. So they would really love to getting on board, even though you're foreigners. The ICOA really helped me to realize what you can contribute to your employers. That's all. And you just have to know that your value is much more than the H-1B visa or the sponsorship they get for you.
Can you walk through a little bit about your job search situation before and after joining ICOA?
Yes. So before I joined ICOA, I applied many jobs, and my interview rate at that time was less than 1%, which means I had to apply more than 100 jobs to get one interview. And during the interview, I didn't know what to say, and made lots of mistakes. So I failed all the interviews, and I didn't get any job offers. But when I joined the ISOA, first of all, I had a clear focus. I know what is my career goal. That is to become a data analyst. And from that moment, I stopped all the application to software roles, applications to other positions, engineers. I just stop them and focus on this one direction. And because in this way, when I focus on it, I could go I could go further, and which means I could get the destination in that direction. So, and I succeeded. And another thing is from the ISOA platform, I learned how to crack job interviews. I learned it just to be genuine. So, all to sum up, the experience in ISOA helped me to not only to focus on one direction, but also to become more successful in job interviews.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you for sharing this story with us. So before you joined ICOA, it's like whatever job that you think is good for international students, you apply for it. Like software engineers, even though you didn't have a degree for that, didn't have past experience about that, but you feel like, okay, I don't want to lose my chance, right? But then once you join, you found your niche, you know what kind of value you can bring to the table. So you search being more focused and you know exactly what type of job you should apply for. That's why your response rate becomes much higher.
Right.
Yes, and when you're in the meeting with the interviewer, you're not all over the place anymore. You know how to bring that compelling story and create a conversation with the interviewer.
Yes, and also in the ISOA platform, an important module was about connections. And you think that building connections has nothing to do with the other two parts, the application and job interviews, but I would say they are very connected, because when you learn how to build connections with other professionals, like on conference or in a meeting, you also learned how to do your interviews during the job interview. So yeah, and so even though I didn't get the job through my connections, but I learned a lot from building connections with other professionals that really helped me become successful in the later job interviews. And even I think so. Even now, I'm about to start work, but I will continue to build connections that will be really helpful for my future career development.
Perfect. That is so amazing. Yes, throughout those networking phone calls, sharing your own life story, your own career stories, through that connections, you build your skills in communicating and interacting with other human beings.
Right.
Yes. And I think you told me before about this job interview. It was like supposed to be 30 minutes, but it lasted longer, right?
Yes, yeah, that's because when you have lots of things to share with the interviewers, you forgot the time, and both sides forgot the time, it become a conversation we didn't want to end.
Yes, you just enjoy that conversation instead of feeling so intimidated by the interviewer, jumping into that phone call and just like, okay, I wait for the question and then I'm going to come up with the answer. Instead of having that mindset, you replace that with the ability to create a conversation and build relationship with your interviewer. Can you share with us a little bit more? For ICOA Talent Platform, it's like we have hybrid module. We have online modules and also interactive assignments and also our Sunday weekly calls. How do you feel about the benefits of this program? And do you feel that it's personalized to what you are looking for, or it's just the one size fit all kind of training?
So I think the course is well designed. So the modules are online, of course, and you won't be talking to Kwame personally during the classes, but you still get the assignments, and you can only finish the assignments if you want to. You have to finish the assignments if you want to continue your course. And these assignments, you have to submit it to Kwon, and Kwon will provide lots of feedback. This is where you can know whether you head in the right direction or not. Last time when I submitted my resume, and Kwon gave me lots of advice, and then I made lots of modifications and submitted again, and then Kwon approved it. So this process is really interactive, and so with online module and these interactions, and also on Sunday's meeting, Kwon will brief you about the job market, and each week she will select a topic she would like to share with all the audience. So they are, and also if you get any questions in between, you can just send an email to Kwon, and she would reply. So there are many things that become interactive during this process, and you don't have to worry about where to receive your feedback. You will receive lots of feedback and advice from the coach, Kwon.
That's amazing. Yes, we are here to support you, because searching for job is tough. Searching for job as an international student, there are so many complications, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like back and forth with emails on so many topics, OPT lockbox, so many other things, even at the end with a job offer.
Yeah. So yeah, it's more than a student and coach. It's like friends.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. We are the culture of friendship here at ICOA. Definitely.
Yeah.
And how do you like the community? Not just me, but other friends.
The community is very friendly because we all share the same background. We are international students, and we are all looking for jobs, and we have lots of things in common, right? Sometimes we practice the job interviews with each other, and you can see from others, you can see yourself. I mean, when somebody's practicing their interviews with all the questions, you can actually learn how they did it, and then if you think it's good, you can adopt their methodology to yours. And also this community help to it will give you encouragement when probably fail some job interviews. I mean, there are lots of obstacles on this road, and you will definitely bump into them, but this community will stand with you, and it will help to motivate you to move.
Absolutely. And our alumni always want to come back, right? Share opportunities with our new members as well. Yes. And if those ICOA alumni landed great job at those company, it means those company are international student friendly. So
yes,
we have
exactly.
those exclusive list just for our community.
Right.
Yes. Awesome. Well, what will be your message for international students, maybe who are graduating this year, the end of this year or next spring?
My advice is that to start your job searching, to prepare this experience, to prepare this as early as possible. Don't wait until you graduate, because when you graduate, all the others also graduate. The majority of the students will be looking for jobs, and in the summer there will be a fewer job opportunities compared to the spring and fall semester. So you see that the recruiters will receive more applications because more graduates, and there will be fewer postings. So you can see the competition, and it's against you. And also, if you join, if you find the coach, if you join the platform early, you will learn lots of things. And this knowledge, it takes time to be converted to your achievement. For example, the modules you will need around 1 month or two to finish, and after that you will learn. You will start, you will start your career brand. You will start building connections. You will start practicing your interviews and job applications. All these things will take, I would say, another 2 to 3 months to become achievement, to succeed it. So as you can see, there could probably 5 to 6 months. So I joined the ISOA in the winter. That's why I got the job in April. You see the 4 months. So if you join the ISOA in the winter or in the fall, you will definitely get a job lined up before your graduation. But if you join it after graduation, you can see you probably need to wait in the winter, the next winter again. And you can't wait that long because international students only get 90 days allowance for unemployment. So the advice is join as early as possible.
Yes, join as early as possible so that you can build the right skills, build the connections with people, make your job search process painless.
Right.
Be able to celebrate before graduation. At your graduation, you will have like peace of mind.
Right.
Yes, awesome. Thank you so much, George. It's just so amazing coaching you.
Another advantage is you become members of ISOA is lifetime member.
Yes.
So yeah, it's going to be an honor, and I would definitely want to stay on this platform forever.